My name is Andy Szefi. I'm the Allegheny County Solicitor, and I'm a candidate for the Court of Common Pleas. And thank you to the League of Women Voters of Greater Pittsburgh for providing the candidates with this opportunity. We'll get right to the questions. The first one about my position on the use of cash bail. As the county solicitor, the second largest consumer of services from the Allegheny County Law Department that I oversee is the Allegheny County Jail. I've seen everything in that jail firsthand, and I know that there are people in that jail who should not be there. Allegheny County, we're one of the leaders in the state of sentencing people to probation and sentencing people to cash bail. Simply put, there are a lot of people in the Allegheny County Jail who are there on technical violations and probation violations, nonviolent charges, who, if they plead guilty and when their charges are resolved, will never face a day in jail. So there is no logical explanation by which you could say someone is spending time in jail on charges that will never result in jail time. So when a magistrate imposes cash bail and that is not overturned by the Court of Common Pleas, that operates as a sentence against that person. And in that sentence, whether they're there for a month, 2 months, 3 months while they're awaiting trial, they may not be able to pay rent, support their families, lose a job. It makes absolutely no sense under any model to impose cash bail in those circumstances. With regard to the second question on the use of restorative justice and diversionary courts, 100%. Jail should be a last result. We've seen successful implementation of Phoenix Court, and other models, diversionary courts in the Court of Common Pleas. We should absolutely use them. More so, we should provide options to utilize those prior to convictions, so someone doesn't have to be convicted of a crime and be saddled with that conviction going forward if they could be diverted out of the normal criminal justice system. With regard to the restorative justice question, I think that's a model that can absolutely work. We see it piloted across the country in states like Colorado, in California. I've participated in hundreds of mediations in my time in private practice and as county solicitor. And when both parties come to the table willing for that system, that model to work, I've seen that it does work. There is no need to senselessly clog our jails and our criminal justice system with cases that can be resolved through that model, so I would be fully in support of it. Our judges need to be enabled by the legislature to utilize it as an alternative to sentencing. But when their discretion allows it, or if the legislative structure does allow it, then absolutely our judges should utilize it. There's no question about it. Jail should be a last resort, and we need to elect judges who will adopt that philosophy. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for viewing this. Thank you for caring about this election. Again, my name is Andy Szefi. You will find me in the middle of your ballot on May 18th. Please go out and vote. Thank you very much.